In this tutorial, we're going to look at how to leave an argument out of Swift Object Embed Swift. Swift Object Embed Swift has 9 arguments, 9 parameters. And the first 5 are required, and the last 4 are optional. But an issue arises if you want to leave one of the optional parameters out, but still use one or more parameters after it. How do you do that? And the answer is, for the one that you want to leave out, you put false. So here's some documentation on this. Here's a Swift Object Embed Swift format. It says it has 5 required and 4 optional parameters. Lists them here. And it says you can omit optional parameters as long as you don't break the parameter order. If you don't want to use an optional parameter but would like to use a following optional parameter, you can simply pass false as its value. But the example that they give here is of leaving all those out. All the optional parameters are left out here. And in that case, you don't need to put false because you're not using one of the following parameters. And by the way, this is some documentation that I formatted just to fit a little better in this width. But this comes from this URL. So this is the Swift Object documentation, if you want to look this up. So here's the project we've been working on, and here we have Express Install. So if I don't want to use Express Install, I just put false there. And that concludes this tutorial on how to leave an optional argument out of Swift Object Embed Swift.